All right, so the proportions that we've been working on, I've got some problems that we can actually solve using a proportion. Um, you do this kind of a lot in cooking, like if you needed to make a recipe bigger or smaller. Um, anyway, that's just one example, but I'll kind of show you what's going on here. You're going to have to set up and solve a proportion based on the little scenario that I give you. It's one or two sentences, and the way I've got these set up, you basically need to copy some information into a table that is the numerator and denominator of your two fractions. So it's kind of going to be set up for you to just do the arithmetic on it. So here we go. On a large apartment house has 170 tenants. So a big apartment building, 170 tenants. 60 tenants were surveyed. 42 said that they had at least one pet. About how many of the tenants have pets if the ratio of the survey holds true? So they're asking a small number if they have pets, and then they're going to apply that ratio to the bigger number of 170 people. So what I've got here, kind of the left-hand column here, the survey column, that's how many people they actually talked to and their answers. Right, 42 people said they had pets out of 60 total. And then the right-hand column is the 170 people that live in the building, and we're trying to figure out how many people actually have pets. So what this is, without really looking like it, is your proportion. Okay, so I know that 42 people out of 60 have pets, so how many out of 170 really have pets? So what I can do is, since this is kind of set up in this format, I can just do the arithmetic on it. I can cross multiply here, and my little scratch work here, I get 60x, and then 42 times 170, I cannot do that in my head, and I'm not going to try, is 7,140. So divide out your 60. 119 people have pets. So this would be 119 if the ratio holds true. Okay, that's it. Some of these are going to have multiple pieces missing out of the little table. You basically need to copy the information from the table down, and then there'll be a hole. One piece will be missing, and you're solving for that piece. Okay, so kind of the same thing. One family drinks 14 liters of milk in a week. I have no idea. I'm not a metric person. My family drinks about a gallon of milk a week. So what I've got here is the number of liters here. It takes a week. So if we had 10 days, how much milk would that same family drink? And again, it's set up pretty much for you, right? Cross multiply, that's 7x. Cross multiply here, that's 140. So they're going to drink roughly 20 liters in that same day. Okay. I did find one extra problem that I want to throw in here just because it's kind of an oddball. It's the only time I've ever seen one of these where it's actually two proportions in one. So I've got some chickens here. The weekly requirement for a flock of 15 chickens is shown below. So 15 chickens need 10 gallons of water and 20 pounds of feed. I don't know, whatever. The 15 chickens need 10 units of feed and 20 units of water. So if we bump that up to 24 chickens, what do they need? Now, don't freak out because this has two variables in it. It's basically two proportions. So I can set this up 15 over 24, 10 over x. And then the other one, I can just slide my 15 and 24 over and do it again. Okay, since this is the one where I knew both parts, I can use it twice. So the first time I'm going to get 15x equals 240. So 240 divided by 15. There is not one like this on the homework, by the way, just to throw that out there. So 24 chickens are going to need 16 units of feed, and then 15y equals 480 here, 32 units of water. Okay. The homework is set up a little bit different. It's in a sheet. If you have me for Math Connections, this is similar to the assignments that we've been doing where the cells turn green when you put in the right answer. So when you start filling out your little table like this, the cells will turn green if your answer is correct.